I was out, but I felt like it is important I address this one because I happened to meet this video, and uh, it really it really amazed me. So I just wanted to address to talk about it before anything else. You see, men of God are not supposed to engage, or rather to maybe to associate with themselves so much on the issues of politicians and politics and things like those ones, because you know all the times we say that politics is a dirty game. It's a game that you know, in politics is where a lot of bad things sometimes they happen from there, and sometimes we see politics as maybe activities that are not somehow good. So men of God are not supposed to be engaging themselves in politics. But when you see a man of God talking about rather something like maybe politics of a certain country, that is not politics he's talking about. He's talking about leadership. Because you see, men of God, they are supposed to talk about, to address leadership and something like that. But engaging themselves in politics, supporting other politicians, and maybe leaving behind other politicians, it looks like something that is not good. Or we will start talking about some other things, saying, oh, you see, this pastor is talking this, and this one is talking this. They are not like he maybe he's biased and something like that. But I'm very impressed with this pastor who talked about Ibrahim Traoré, and he was telling the truth. He addressed issues the way they are. You see, the people who are criticizing Captain, and they're saying, "Yo, you see, this man he took over power in a wrong way. He was not supposed to do that. It was an unconstitutional way. Okay, it wasn't a democratic way of acquiring power." And you see, this pastor just came out and spoke the truth. He said, "This man is doing more than what these people who are talking they are doing in their countries." Eh? A man just did things that, in a very short time, unbelievable things. Let's watch this video.
The impact Burkina Faso have made. And we are sitting here and we were talking nonsensical madness against that. He's a coup maker. He took gun and came to power. Those of you who have not taken gun, what have you been able to achieve? A month ago, this young man commissioned a tomato factory, $12 million. You people said you were building a dam with $12 million. Where is the dam?
Where is it?
Where is your dam? This young man is a sensible human being. Sensible human being. And he is working. The people feel he is some kind of an idol. The work where Oma Windiska Obeku Onem Obebo Utinimutu. He will shoot you in the head. Try and chop money in the government of this young man. Yeah. And we allow somebody with a gun to come close to our president. Soldier for the police for an independence square. We are not chumododo. You are too much hypocritical people. Ah, young man, Kosuya Wajuma. Continue your work. Tiana and Sewuno Kikane mother. A young man can build tomato factory, build schools. He has shut his doors. I didn't care about your ECOWAS. Now look at a leader comes and invites this young man. He's seeing that this young man but your margin is too fast. I haven't said I am only pointing my head. Sorry, Apple. Sorry.
All right, welcome back again. And you see, he's talking with some kind of boldness, and you see, there is not even a single person who can come out and maybe condemn this pastor, because he's talking about a leader. He's not talking about a politician. You know, when we're talking about Ibrahim Traoré, we're talking about a leader. We're not talking about a politician. And if you think this guy is a politician, then you are wrong. This is a leader. That is why you'd see even a pastor like that one in the middle of the service. He was preaching, and then in the middle of the service, he begins talking about Ibrahim Traoré and the achievements he has made. What does it mean? It means this man knows what he is doing. He cannot be like bringing issues like those ones in the middle of the service, but he knows this. The man called Ibrahim Traoré is a man who can even be used on the scriptures to explain some other things, because he is a man who is always doing right and who is always on the right track. Okay, so this pastor really impressed me. He impressed me so much, and I found out. I just felt like I can, like, I just felt so good when I was listening to his speech. He's talking with courage. He's talking and speaking boldly, and I don't know what to say. But that man has really impressed me. He has really impressed me. I was listening to him and I was like, and I was telling myself, it's high time that we should be addressing these issues. Whenever you see anything good happening in your presence, talk about it. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you are. Just talk about it. When anything is good, address it the way it is. When anything is good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. So when something is good, talk about it. Address it. Talk about it anywhere. Those people who will condemn you or rather say whatever they want to say, let them just say. You see? But when we see something that is positive, we address it the way it is. People will say, "Oh, we are praising this man." I had someone who was on the comment section was saying, Ibrahim Traoré has not qualified to be the king of Africa. So who else has qualified? The fact that he has done a few things, a little things here and there in Burkina Faso does not mean that he can now be a king of Africa. So whom do you want us to give that crown to, or whom do you want us to call that name? He is the only man who has reached the thresholds of being called that kind of a name. Because whatever he's doing right now, we have 54 countries in Africa, and all those presidents, they have not been able to do, or rather to be able to achieve what Ibrahim Traoré has achieved in a span of 2 years. Only 2 years. Man, so I was so impressed with this pastor. Very impressed. And I think this is what the church should be doing. Address good things. When you see them happening, address them. Not like these other pastors who are here. People are being abducted and they are there just, they're not doing anything. They're still backing up the same government that is killing people, government that is making people suffer. And I'm not talking about, like, I'm talking about, it is not only happening in it's happening in all of Africa. We seeing them happen. We seeing these kind of things happening. Okay, many countries in Africa, there are people from those countries. They're going through a lot of trouble. They're going through a lot of problems. They're suffering, and the leaders are there. They can't address this issue. They can't actually be. They don't want to be held accountable of the things that are happening. Okay, so I think this should be the state of the church, where when you see something good, address it, and when something is bad, also address it the way it is. At the end of the day, that's just my opinion. Do let me know what do you have to say in the comment section. This African Streamline, I tell you every day, when you find yourself on the African Streamline, just know you're at home. As I tell you every day, African in Nyumbani, Africa is home, and everything that concerns Africa concerns me and you as black people. Adios, guys.